The tireless R4. If there's anyone who defines dedication in CWB, it's Tina. She's one of our R4s, but if you didn't know better, you'd think she's been running things forever. It doesn't matter if it's a minor issue or a major crisis. She tackles it all with the same level of professionalism and calmness. One time, the Alliance was in chaos. Resources were running low, war prep was all over the place, and some members were panicking. Meanwhile, I was half asleep, staring at my screen, wondering if I should just log off and pretend it wasn't happening. Then, Tina showed up. Dark brown hair neatly tied back, her sharp eyes scanning through the reports as if she could read them at lightning speed. Before I even had to ask, she was already handing out orders, fixing the mess with the kind of efficiency that made me wonder if she had a secret playbook hidden somewhere. All I could do was sit back and watch in awe. That's Tina for you, I thought. The backbone of CWB, making everything work like magic. Tina isn't just a leader. She's the glue that holds everyone together. She doesn't just know our Alliance members, she knows half the state. Somehow, she's made friends with almost everyone, whether it's allies, former enemies, or even random people who just happen to cross paths with her. I remember one night logging in, expecting to see the usual war strategies and resource management talk. Instead, the chat was full of people laughing, sharing random stories, and joking around. And guess who was right in the middle of it all? Tina. Whether it's a high-stakes war or a quiet moment in the Alliance, she makes sure everyone feels like they belong. She's the kind of person who turns an alliance into a family. The unshakable problem solver. CWB has had its fair share of disasters, and every single time, Tina is there to pull us out of the fire. One time, war had just ended, and we were recovering when suddenly a new crisis hit out of nowhere. People were scrambling to figure out what to do, and I was mentally preparing myself for another all-nighter. Then, as if it was just another routine task, Tina stepped up, calm as ever. "All right, let's sort this out," she said. And just like that, the panic disappeared. Not because the problem was small, but because we knew Tina would handle it. And honestly, I don't even remember how she fixed it. All I remember is feeling relieved, knowing that if Tina was in charge, everything would be okay. You know how people say every leader needs a right hand? For me, that's Tina. From the moment she became vice president, she's been my closest aide. It's like she has a sixth sense for knowing exactly what needs to be done before anyone even says anything. I could be handling one issue, and before I even turn around, she's already taken care of 5 others. She's the reason things run smoothly, even when it feels like the world is falling apart. And the best part? She never brags about it. She just does it, because that's who she is. The one who was always there. There's something about Tina that no battle report, no rank, and no leaderboard could ever show. It wasn't about power or strategy. It wasn't about stats or victories. It was the fact that whenever you needed her, she was there. There were times when everything felt chaotic. Players arguing, decisions needing to be made, plans falling apart at the last minute, and every single time, Tina was there, stepping in before things got worse. Even if she didn't have all the answers, she would listen. Even if she couldn't fix everything, she would try. Late at night, when players were frustrated over lost battles, she'd still be there, in chat, joking around, making people feel like it was okay to fail, as long as we were in it together. During the busiest moments, when others were overwhelmed, she was already moving, coordinating reinforcements, organizing resources, helping someone who just joined, or simply checking in on someone who had been quiet. I lost count of how many times I saw people say, "Thanks, Tina. That really helped." And not just once or twice, but over and over again. It wasn't the battles that made Tina special. It was the way she made this place feel like home for me, for the Alliance, for so many people. And no matter what happens next, that feeling, it won't disappear. Because the people she's helped, the friendships she's built, that's what lasts. And if one day she looks back at all of this, I just hope she knows she made a difference here. She wasn't just part of CWB, she was one of the heart of it.